Welcome everyone to my channel. I'm Steven and I am getting ready for D23. I'm currently packing and I thought I'd do a really quick rough and dirty video. I'm going to go through the pin books that I'm going to be taking with me to D23. There's one big trader book, which is my Pinfolio Pro window, which I'm going to have basically in case I need to make some trades for some pins I miss out on. The other book I'm going to have is my Pinfolio Classic Show, which I'm going to be taking to Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Park and to Downtown Disney. I'm also going to go through all the pin mail I've gotten in the past week and a half. There is a lot of it, so I'm not going to go in depth like I would usually do. It's just going to be a quick brush over, and we'll kind of wrap it up there. So this is the Pinfolio Pro window I'm going to be taking with me. This one has all my carded pins and higher end pins and then some other randoms. This is my main book that I pull from for traders. On the first page, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just have a lot of carded pins from the recent year, including the Brush of Magic pins, the Windows of Attraction 7 Drawers Mine Train pin. We have some of the Artist series that released earlier, a lot of Shop Disney exclusives that dropped throughout the year. And that's the first page. On the first page, we're going to have the Walt Disney World Parade with the Yeti from the Expedition Everest ride. We have two of the Magical Theaters that dropped this year, some more of the Artist series that recently dropped. There's a Jiminy Cricket from Disneyland Paris, the Main Street Electrical 50th Anniversary Trifold, the Cinderella 70th Anniversary Trifold. Next page, we have some more Artist series, Walt Disney Company Store Moana, some Disney 100 pins, Heroes and Villains, pink a la mode stamps. I ended up putting the digitized Disney teacups in here, so I'll trade that one away. Have another Windows from Pin Drop, some more pink a la mode right here. This one is a Tokyo Disney exclusive of Tower of Terror. You'll see Harrison Hightower right there. It's a really big pin, so that one's really cool. Some of Walt's Magical Moments, the Once Upon a Time hinge pin with Pinocchio and Blue Fairy and Jiminy Cricket. On the next page, this is my big Haunted Mansion Trader page. So these are pins that are all within the collection already. They're just the duplicates that I have that I'm always looking to swap out for other Haunted Mansion pins I may not have. One of the ones that I'm always looking for is the 2019 D23 puzzle set. There's 13 pieces in that set, I believe, and I'm missing 2 of them. So I'm always looking for the last 2 that I need from this set. Next page, tucked away, is the Ariel Brush of Magic pin, a bunch of other random ones. This page is kind of mixed up. There's some Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides pins. There's a Disneyland D. So yeah, this page has a lot on it. It's a little mixed up, but that's that. And then on this page, we have the pink a la mode puzzle set that we just opened up recently. I ended up putting the Stitch Expedition Everest 20th Anniversary on here for trade. There's the Fox and the Hound 45th Anniversary, and then the Bell and Library Pink a la mode exclusive. On this page, we have some of the D23 Premier Collection pins. I put the D23 25th Atlantis. I think that one's going to be a really good trader. There's the Enchanted Doors with the Evil Queen from Snow White, and then the Windows of Attraction with Figment on there. On the next page, we have the D23 Premier Collection again. I have Sorcerer Mickey as well as Figment here. These are Disneyland D fantasy pins that were released recently by Magical Trends Florida. I was able to get the full set of those. They turned out really cool. They're very glittery, so I think those are going to make some good traders. Obviously, I can't trade these in the parks because they're fantasy, but if I find someone elsewhere, I will be happy to trade those away. So we have Hey Hey, Elsa, Slinky Dog, Bing Bong, Rizzo with a slice of pizza, Mike Wazowski, Oogie Boogie, the whale Monstro from Pinocchio, Olaf, and Yoda. Right here, I have 3 Haunted Mansion WDI Limited Edition 300 lenticular portrait pins. I do have the full set from this series. These are my 3 dupes that I have, so always looking to trade those out for some other Haunted Mansion pins that I may not have. There's 3 Gideon's Bakehouse pins right here as well. I don't think I can trade those in the parks, but anywhere else in the wild, I'll be happy to trade those away. Here's the big heavy hitter page. We have Prince Charming, Disney Profile Pin, WDI. I just did a video last week showing that one off. The Pocahontas glitter pin from the last D23 in 2024. There's the Haunted Mansion Trash Can WDI Limited Edition 300. There's 3 of the Splash Mountain profiles. I think these were also dropped at a D23 in, was it 2019, I think? There's Brer Bear, Mr. Bluebird, and Brer Fox. These are done in the style of profile pins. It was for the 30th anniversary of Splash Mountain. There's 2 WDI Pirates pins that were released back in 2017. In the middle, we have this really big 3D thick WDI Madame Leota Spellbook. This one's limited edition 300. I do have this one in the collection already. This is just an extra one I have for trade. So that one's a really cool one. And then finally on the last page, weighing down this whole book, is the D23 Premier Collection pins. So these are all up for trade. And that is the full look into the Pro window that I'll be taking with me to D23. Lastly, this is my Pinfolio Classic show. This is going to have all my casual day traders that I'll take to the parks. You can see the front is loaded up with the current year of hidden Disney pins, including I do have a Super Chaser and then 2 chasers right here. On the inside, we'll have some of the hidden Disneys from recent years. We'll have some Pixie plushes, some character mugs, and then a random assortment of starter pins. And then on the last page, we'll have some Munchlings, Popsicles, some Haunted Mansion, some Disney Ducks. The main goal for this whole set is to basically switch out as many of these as I can this week for Disneyland hidden Disneys that I can take back to Walt Disney World when I go in September. This concludes the rough and tumble look through all the pin books I'll be taking with me. Like I said, this is going to be really quick. So first up are these D23 pins I just got in from Shop Disney. One of them is New Orleans Square that has Tiana and Lewis on it. The other one is the 25th anniversary of Atlantis. And then the last one is the 20th anniversary of Expedition Everest featuring Stitch, looking at the Yeti right here on the ride. These took a while to show up, but I'm finally glad that they did. I didn't know they were going to be this big, but they turned out really cool, so glad to see these are in. Recently, I did a video on the set from the Friday the 13th at the Haunted Mansion, the eve of Valentine's Day. This was one of the jumbos that I didn't have, so I finally got that one in, and I'll do a more close-up look at this one later on. Up next, I have these Haunted Mansion magazine pins from 2010. They did one every month, so there's 12 pins total. With these 6 I just got, that puts me at 7, so I'm just missing 5 out of the 12. And once I get all of those, I'll do a more in-depth overview of all of them. So that's those. I also got these cool dangle pins from the One Haunt Wanted Job Fair 999. This was released back in 2009, I believe. And there are 6 pins in this set, which I think I actually have the other one on one of my boards. So I'll do a video on all of these when I get back. I also got in these really cool fantasy pins of Sally Slater. This one is a slider, it goes up and down. And then this one is a fantasy D pin in the Disneyland D style. I love collecting the Sally pins. Those are kind of harder to find since she's a popular character. So whenever I do find a new one that I don't have, I am excited to get it. And that's those. So I just got in from the new digitized Disney series, this little pin set that has the Hatbox Ghost and then Madame Leota and Ezra in front of the Disneyland Mansion. And then the other one is the teacups from Alice in Wonderland. That one probably will go in the trader book. I was just looking to get these 2, so glad to have those. And then finally, my big crash out of the week. I added a bunch of pins from the Open House series into the collection. And again, I'll do more in-depth on these. One that I really love is the diorama pin that has the teeter-totter, the king and queen on the seesaw. And then this one that has a cool UV glowing effect. And this one does also, which I'll cover real soon. And then this one has a hinging detail. And then a few other random pins that just came in from the week, including this one. This one's always really hard to find. I always see it, but a lot of times the gate that opens up or the dangle on it is always missing or broken, because these are really fragile. I probably shouldn't even be touching that, but I'm happy to have that one finally intact. And I think that does it for my crash and burn of the week. And that does it for the Pin Trader books I'm going to be taking with me to D23, and also my pin mail haul from the past week and a half. So the goal is to upload a video every day that I'm at D23, just to kind of document my first time being there. If not, they're just going to kind of stagger and be a little bit later in the week. I'll just kind of get to them as I can. But yeah, if you're going to D23, drop it down in the comments down below. I'd love to link up while I'm there. Also, if you have any last minute tips and tricks, I'd love to hear them. And thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified when more videos like this pop up. Until next time, stay foolish, and remember, there's always room for one more pin.